Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's Friyay. You know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling for the HMG SmackDown watch along and bell count. Whoop, whoop. Hope everybody's had a great week. Ready to close it out. Going to the weekend. Don't forget to sign your NDA, pal. Whoop, whoop. See what we got tonight. We got Lab around the house. What's up, pal? Whoop, whoop. Going 12 belts. Give me some Danhausen. I think I'm going to go 10 tonight. And we got Liz. Always good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week. And we're live in Phoenix, pal. Oh, it's been a... Yeah, apologies, guys. It's been a very chaotic day for me. I had to do DoorDash, my main job, and come back here, deal with some stuff at home, and then I had to stop in. I mentioned last night my PS4 had the blue ring of death and couldn't fix it. So, yeah, that thing is done. So I go use my Best Buy card to get a PS5. Got that hooked up. Still running into some kinks with that, getting that ready to go. And ordering dinner and getting some, and grinding up some weed. Whoop, whoop. Damn, that's holy shit. 70 miles an hour. Damn. That's insane. Holy shit. I hope that crew's getting paid overtime. I also got dinner coming as well. What's up, Zane? Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. Always good to see you. We are only 36 days away from WrestleMania 42 at Allegiant Stadium. The intensity is ramped up. The Vegas-bound title seekers have created an urgency that's palpable. And here in Phoenix, the champ is here. Wrestling royalty with music royalty. Grammy winner Jelly Roll is back with us. What a cool to have Jelly and Cody hanging out. Dude, it's insane how much weight Jelly Roll has lost. It's time to sign the contract for Mania tonight. General Manager Nick Aldis will handle those duties. Looking over the contract as it. Nah, I'd never do that. I'd never do that. Whoop, whoop.
See what happened last week? My damn title was stolen from me. You couldn't help yourself, could you, Nick? You had to make sure your golden boy, Cody Rhodes, got the title match before WrestleMania. You're going to get out here right now, and you're going to make this right. I'll stay here all night long. Let me explain this to you in plain English. There is nothing to make right. Par being champion, as you well know, is defending the championship. And I made you do that in a fair one-on-one contest. A contest in which, by the way, you headbutted a referee. And it still didn't go your way. And now you're out here playing the victim again.
Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
You're looking for somebody to blame. what you should be really looking at are the consequences of your own actions.
The consequences of my actions. Yeah, aside the fact Jacob got involved, you had to make the match for Cody. Yeah. Even though we had a deal, he lost the Royal Rumble. He lost the Elimination Chamber, but you had to make sure the corporate champ.
Don't you dare call me that. You know who I am. You know where I came from. You want to talk about the Rumble? You want to talk about...
Hey, what's up, Dan? Always good to see you, pal. Happy Friyay. Hope yours as well. Whoop, whoop.
Real rich for the guy who claims to keep getting screwed. So you listen to me.
Whoop, whoop.
You know it, and I know it. This is bullshit. Now you are gonna make this right, or else.
Give me Fatu, pal. You know what I mean?
The temperature has risen here in Phoenix.
It's that WrestleMania diet, Deucey. Looks like my food just got here. Be right back. Whoop, whoop.
So let's state the facts. I fixed the situation last week. So Drew McIntyre is no longer champion. So this isn't about him. This isn't about Cody.
We're doing that cloning, Deucey.
This isn't about anybody else. So you pointed fingers.
Hey, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, super predictable.
Blaming everybody else. But let's keep it 100 with you. I'm the one that screwed your ass. So let me break it down to you, Drew. What the hell you gonna do about it?
Hey, what's up, Kenny? Whoop, whoop.
What am I gonna do about it? You wanna know what I'm gonna do about it? You, Nick, Cody, these people, I'm done with you all. I quit.
Quit. McIntyre's just walking off with it.
Peace, homie.
It's just like they just broke him. He says that is enough. Drew McIntyre just says, I quit, and walks away. A week ago at this time, the guy was the undisputed WWE champion, and now he says he's done. He quits, just walks off.
That was like a broken Drew McIntyre. One bitter disappointment too many, perhaps, for the Scottish psychopath. I hope calmer heads prevail, but for now, McIntyre is out.
We got a lot to digest here, try to figure it all out. But for now, let's get you set for this massive slate of Friday Night SmackDown coming your way from right here in Phoenix. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, they have made their way here. Another massive tag team match. The recent champs have earned their way to be top challengers again. And they will battle for the gold.
2 belts.
The new champs, the irresistible forces. They put down the champagne, they put away the balloons, party time is over, all business now for Nia and Lash. The tag team championship match is ahead. And The Miz has a big platform and an A+ level guest. It's Miz TV with Jelly Roll as the special guest. That's tonight, right in Phoenix, Arizona.
Fellas, the plan worked perfect last
4 belts.
week. Lions are still not the number 1 contenders, and we still have this.
Yeah, I think they did do something like that similar
Tonight,
not that long ago.
you and me, we're going to take care of Rowan and take care of Howard. As for this,
Whoop, whoop.
tell me, I need you to guard this with your life. And remember, without this, the Wyatts do nothing. Let's go to work, boys.
Yep.
Why you here?
いいランタンだな。ソロの手下だ。When will you decide to be old man? 使われてんだよ、ソロに。家族にしがみついて。しまいには自分を失うぞ、多分。
Yep. Unfortunately, we are still continuing the Lantern story.
Away from our family before you get hurt.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
On the heels of Uncle Howdy.
Yep. Wins the Royal Rumble just to go under to AJ Styles. Yep. Been there, done that, pal. Decided to order some Sabaros tonight. So I had a lot of stuff I had to get done in between getting off work and tonight's stream. I didn't have time to really make anything, so I cashed in my Platinum Dasher perk for a delivery 30% off. Whoop, whoop. And got a slice of pepperoni pizza and got a couple of meatballs. I can't argue with that. Urn definitely better than the Lantern, but to be fair, there is a lot more thought and creativity and storytelling put into the Urn than there was in the Lantern. Whoop, whoop. That's a good point, Final Boss. That's a good point. Yeah, Wyatt's come out, get the phones out. Yeah, so they looked at last year's WrestleMania, saw how bad that was. It's like, hey, let's top that one this year. Let me grab a fork real quick. 1 sec. Whoop. I don't know. I do not know what's going on in that company or what they're doing, but yeah, WrestleMania 9. Oof. Yeah, that's yeah, that was a oof. Right, you'd think, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's the writer, because all matters is who calls the shots and who makes the ultimate decision of what appears on TV. Yeah, there were some good matches on 9, but the bad was bad. Undertaker, a Giant Gonzalez. The whole shit with Brett, with Yoko, Hogan, and Brett. The doinks. Jim Ross in a toga. We need more Danhausen, pal. All right, Kenny, always good seeing you, man. Have a great rest of your night, and cheers, genitals. Time for a drink, bud. Randy, I am the liquor, bud. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Yeah, 11 was bad. Thanks, Kenny. Whoop, whoop.
Get your own material, dog. Grown folk talk. Now when you gonna do your job? Huh? Shut your ass up. Do a job. The only job that you got, Trick, is me whooping your ass. Huh? So,
Hey, what's up, Hammer? Too legit to quit in the house, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friyay. Hope your day is well. Always a pleasure. Whoop, whoop.
What he know about disrespect? You gonna let him talk to me like that? That was disrespect. What Randy Orton did last week? That was disrespect. Do your job, Nick. Do my job. Do your job, Nick.
All right, let's talk about Randy Orton. He's busy tonight signing a contract for WrestleMania, but I can talk to you about Jacob Fatu. It seems to me that that's what you want. So tonight, that's what you get. Trick Williams and Jacob Fatu one-on-one tonight. That's not what I meant. Oh, yes, you hired this guy. Oh, you want to talk about hiring? Hey, one guy already quit. You want 2 people to have a job tonight? Keep going the way you're going. If not, go get ready. Something else. You something else, dog.
Yeah, that was a bad decision. Yeah, that was bad.
Fatu and Trick. Let's talk about it. Someone's getting a whooping tonight. We will see who.
Man, I can see them being forced to turn Trick babyface. He's over. Crowd loves him. Crowd loves to chant. Crowd loves him. Whoop whoop. Yeah, agree. Like, why would you book that match? Both guys cannot. Yeah, that you can't really have either of those guys lose right now. So why would you book that unless there's gonna be some kind of shenanigans? Which would probably be Drew running in and causing some shit.
Last week we had the gauntlet turmoil to see who would face the champs. Yeah, and what an epic war it was. So this was tag team turmoil. White 6 weren't looking good in the match, but that was until the MFT struck, causing a major distraction on the outside and ultimately handing the win to Los Garza, who continued progressing in the match. Then post-match, there was a brawl that ensued, which has only furthered the months of bad blood that has grown between these 2 groups, the Wyatts and the NFTs, and that all comes to a head right now on SmackDown.
This has been boiling up for some time. Drama that goes back to Church. Trying to have 8-man tag team, Wyatt 6. Sokoa took the win to distract Uncle Howdy. And then in Montreal, late January, the Wyatt 6 lost the WWE Tag Championship to the MFTs. It's the singles action that we just saw recently at the end of February as well.
Now we're effectively getting the 2 group leaders in Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa paired up with
Whoop whoop.
Massive.
Good question. I'm not sure. I mean, they're definitely setting up a Tama Tonga turning. They're clearly setting up him to turn babyface.
Sensing the strength and power. Big uppercut instead comes in from Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga apparently wanting no part of the massive power of Eric Rowan. Certainly more than one way to skin a cat. And Tama Tonga has just followed orders from Solo Sikoa to a T since he got brought into this MFT group. And you mentioned it, Joe, the Wyatts, they lost their tag gold, they lost their precious lantern to the NFTs a couple of months back, and things have quite simply gone badly for the Wyatt 6 ever since. As Solo put it, the Wyatts are nothing without their...
It's a role to them.
It represents the spirit and the legacy of the legendary Bray Wyatt. It really is the focal point of this group's mystique. Without it, their threat seems to be minimized.
Someone just found out the sheer size of Eric Rowan, and now Uncle Howdy right in on Sikoa.
There's a lot of pent-up anger unleashed now from Uncle Howdy, who just carries this air of unsettling calm, almost as if he knows something the rest of us do not yet know. So once has shown any fear from the Wyatt 6, and that is something to be said.
Now, these 2 were in singles action back on February 27th, and Howdy was able to come up with a win.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, what else do we do with them? Well, we'll turn him face.
That was on the attack, kicked Howdy to the back of the head, and the MFTs were able to secure.
We got AEW. Revolution this Sunday. Whoop.
Nothing known about the NFTs, just as the referee's back was turned there, the massive Talatonga strikes, and once again it is the NFTs who have a major upper hand.
Solo Sikoa and Talatonga. And Tonga easily getting the best of Howdy. Up and slammed down across our announce desk.
So here's a picture-in-picture.
The massive Uncle Howdy around at will. There's a lot of moving parts around ringside here. We're going to keep our wits about us at the desk. Threats everywhere you look.
Big headbutt. Howdy has sustained some damage.
JC Mateo clearly impressed with the movement of Talatonga here that has been massively effective in completely neutralizing Uncle Howdy.
Non-title match. Wyatt 6.
All right, I definitely need a little smoky tokey time. I'm going to step outside and be right back, boys. Whoop, whoop.
To the MFTs. Talatonga
Yeah, it's like I'm missing anything here.
impressive early on here with the big elbow drop.
Just utter devastation being wreaked by this massive, massive individual. That what a pickup for Solo Sikoa. Such a smart move. Well, the MFTs have looked like a very different group ever since the inclusion of Talatonga.
Yeah, it's like he was the final piece of the puzzle. Getting
Whoop, whoop.
that enforcer is Eric Rowan face to face.
I'll be right back. 1 sec. Whoop, whoop.
He has looked to be in his best form, Wade.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the power doesn't surprise me. The movement of Talatonga tonight.
Give me Samoan Sting, pal.
Incredibly impressive. Solo Sikoa has got his man cooking, and now perhaps ready to deliver the final blow is Sikoa, the leader of the MFTs.
They've been in complete control of Uncle Howdy for the majority of this match. Oh, he's looking at giving a little bit of his own medicine.
What a bitter pill to swallow this would be.
But a counter off of Sister Abigail potential. And the back suplex by Howdy. Both men down. Howdy's so desperate to get to Big Eric Rowan.
Well, perhaps just one taunt too many for Uncle Howdy, who snapped at the right time, got out of trouble, but needs this tag to the enormous Eric Rowan, and he's in.
Here comes Rowan. A series of right hands and a chop against Talatonga.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Lab Rat, for the $5 super chat. Whoop, whoop. Got 5 on it. Yeah, pal. Thanks, homie. Always appreciate it. Whoop, whoop.
Devastation that Talatonga has thrown out in this match.
Rowan cleaning up everything on the apron.
Utterly maniacal in the process, but don't write Talatonga up quite yet.
Big running elbow as he takes down the nearly 7-foot Talatonga.
Elbow, crossbody, whatever, it was highly effective, and Tala's in trouble here.
Away. And Tala survives it.
Well, Tala, from utter dominance early on in this match, is now completely floundering, and that is how effective Eric Rowan has been since tagging in.
He was sitting back waiting for his opportunity to deliver.
Yeah, I can see that. I could see India enjoying this show.
I don't know if Eric Rowan saw any of that tag, but he knows about it now.
Solo Sikoa with the boot, and now Sikoa is going up top. Knees were up. Knees were up. Damage done to Solo Sikoa.
A rejuvenated Uncle Howdy ready to get back into the firefight and finish this thing.
This is what it looks like. But instead of again, a spike is delivered just when Sikoa needed it. And Rowan saves the day.
And Rowan had to save the day. Uncle Howdy was done after that Samoan spike, and the action continued to spill out all over the place here.
Men down.
The two monsters wiping each other out. That leaves us Solo Sikoa and Uncle Howdy in the ring. There could be a little more after it.
Nakamura, JC Mateo, Gacy, and Loomis as they look to
Whoop, whoop.
off here.
They're about to explode they do.
Man, you know who it was? This is gonna sound crazy, but when I say who this name is, it'll make sense. So guess who was actually like one of the first guys to start making inroads to India and promote over there, start bringing wrestling over there and get it popular over there? Who was one of the dudes who was guess who was very instrumental in doing that? Jeff Jarrett. WWE they kind of messed with it a little bit, like in the late 2000s, but it was really Jeff Jarrett who really was the one who made the push into India. Yep. Jarrett recognized he was one of the people who recognized how ripe that market was.
As he was ordered to do by Solo in recent weeks. Do anything it takes to protect that. And Talatonga did just that.
Like, for example, they created the promotion Rinka King, which was basically a TNA Indian subsidiary.
Just when Nikki thought she had done everything it takes, the anguish, the pain on her face.
They're going to be tough.
Judgment Day looks different. We can't let our history with Judgment Day cloud our judgment and cause us the WWE tag titles.
What does that have to do with anything? That's not the Judgment Day.
It is. The guy with the big black head, that's JC Madonna. He been eating. The guy with the slick back hair.
Yeah,
Dominic.
yeah, Triple H dead for sure. Recognized like
When we face those guys, Me and you are gonna
like
be
how
champions.
profitable, how much how much business they could do in India. Yeah, that wasn't until years after Jarrett did.
The number one contender because of us. Because we did the hard lifting.
While you were backstage relaxing, doing your hair, we were putting the hard work.
Exactly.
Beating all the tag teams in SmackDown.
Yeah, give me the cab driver, pal.
So, because you're right, you did all the hard work, and then we wiped the floor with you immediately. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. I never met y'all a day in my life. And one of y'all not winning the honors.
That's not what I was thinking. Look, guys, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go talk to August. Yeah, we can do it next
Yeah,
time.
that
It's
was
okay.
yeah, that was a shoot thing that happened was
Do whatever you have to do to get it. 'Cause this match
Jinder was originally booked to go over,
tonight.
and during a cab ride that Triple H was in, well, at least that's what the story goes. During the cab ride that Triple H was in, the cab driver said, "Oh, I remember you, DX, suck it." And that's what Triple H went to Vince and said, "I'm more over, I should go over." And it got changed. That was actually one of the earliest Master Shoot theaters. That's 5 belts. Yeah, that reenactment was one of the very first Master Shoot theaters. Whoop whoop.
Now, before Jade gets her focus fully on Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, bitter rival looking for violent revenge. Non-title match against the dangerous Michin. That is next right here on SmackDown. Jade Cargill in action.
Yeah, because that was when Ben played the cab. Yeah, that's because Ben played the cab driver and made a smart remark about hey, your friend with that crooked eye. Referring to Shawn Michaels. Get me Meechin, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it does feel like that. Like ever since Stevie left, it feels like there's something missing with it. It needs a third person, and Big Ray would be the perfect. I think Big Ray would actually. Big Ray is the perfect guy for that. And I think his schedule probably might line up for it. Yeah, plus knockouts could definitely use a little bit more juice to their roster. Points hammer, whoop whoop. my pop of the week has got to go to. I'm sorry, that the return of Swingers Palace and that whole scene popped me huge. Yep, it's going the other way, pal. Because TNA remembered all of their continuity. Like, they paid off so much continuity within a span of 3 minutes while leaving it on a cliffhanger. Yeah, big time pop for Allie. And the fact that they actually maintain the continuity.
You really think you deserve this title?
And that's 7 belts. Or I'm sorry, 8 belts. No, I'm sorry, 6. My bad, 6.
I have zero issues with shutting you up tonight and proving that Tiffy time has expired.
Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James coming up tonight. First last week was the mic drop moment for Jade Cargill opposite Rhea Ripley this week.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they had on TNA last night. They had a backstage, like a vignette. They got paid off so much stuff from the past, while also ending it on a cliffhanger, so there's more for next week and creating new business. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Michin attacking from behind right from the start. Spinning kick. She's wasting no time.
No ding, ding, ding on this one. That's a major, major bad blood. Michin losing 3 months of her career to that intentional shoulder injury caused by Jade Cargill.
Well, now we got a bell here. You know, sometimes this business isn't always about chasing titles, about standing your ground, seeking revenge, and you can see all the emotion in Michin.
Yeah, clearly with a major score to settle here. But I'll add this, Joe Tess. Cargill, of course, is now locked in, as you mentioned, on that WrestleMania showdown with Elimination Chamber winner Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. There is a lot of roadway between now and then. And can happen, as we saw with McIntyre and Cody last week. Let's say Michin does win here in this non-title.
Oh, suicide dive that drives her all the way into the barrier wing.
A victory here for Michin. She can have the argument that in the coming week she deserves a championship.
And now that you say that, final boss, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of reminded me of something I've felt since seeing Jade. Let's just say my internal radar is kind of beeps a little bit.
Yes, we have exciting championship matches that are set, but this road to WrestleMania is intense and it is unpredictable. 5 weeks to go until we are in Las Vegas.
Not much, but a little bit.
Right now, turning things around in a major way has been Jade Cargill, who rode out that early storm of Michin's and suddenly looks good as new, and you would not want to be Michin right now. Of course, this is a Michin who has not competed in the best part of 3 months. You question where that ring wind is at. She looks in fantastic physical shape. That doesn't always tell.
Which is exactly why I like her strategy and her mindset for the surprise attack right from the start. Just jump on her. What did you think of it?
Love the mindset. Unfortunately, it's been snuffed out after a couple of minutes here, and I don't know if enough damage has been done to the women's WWE champ Cargill to actually get a victory here. But is no quit.
Whoop, whoop.
I will tell you that. This woman is a menace, and she's looking to go places in a hurry now.
I mean, Kelly Ingram delivers a massive kick.
There's a shot right to the shoulder of Cargill, I think. This is not the kind of war you want on a run into WrestleMania.
Oh, the power and strength and the fade by Jade Cargill. The fall-away slam out onto the floor by Jade.
Oh, wait, isn't she with Keith Lee, though? Or is he a Beard?
There are certain superstars who can change things in an instance. We just saw it a moment ago, Wade, with Jade Cargill. When you possess her strength and power, just when Michin had started to rally with some offense on the outside.
Now, what a battle it has been so far for both women, but right now Jade Cargill looks as if she's ready to do a magazine photo shoot, looking fresh as a daisy, and simply who is in big trouble.
Oh, yeah, Beard Cat.
Delivering a series of kicks and then just driving that right through into Michin's throat.
And the point of Jade Cargill injuring Michin on the holiday tour that we mentioned earlier, it was to send a message to the women's locker room, hey, get in my face, mess with me, this is what's coming your way.
I stand corrected.
Like Jade has been doing nothing but sending messages. Her tone as WWE Women's Champion, 132 days now has been her reign.
Well, this now continues to be the message to the rest of the locker room. Stay out of my way, especially now I'm on the road.
Possibly, or could be how she does her makeup. I'm not sure.
Rhea Ripley. Press. Didn't hook the leg.
I'm not well enough versed in that.
Yeah, a very arrogant pin there from, at times, a very arrogant woman. However, if you are the women's WWE champ, I say that gives you the right to be as arrogant as you like. You've got the hardware to back it up.
Such velocity as you saw the small of the back. You talk about arrogance, you talk about confidence and being in control and showing your opponent.
Well, this is only going to serve to antagonize Michin. The question is, does Michin have enough left in the tank to do something about the antagonism? Yes, she does.
Quick one right here. By Jade and covers.
This has just been a physical mismatch so far in this contest. Of course, Michin, a huge fan of the hardcore style. She likes to have her hands on kendo sticks and weapons. Not an option tonight in this particular matchup. And that perhaps swings things in favor of Jade Cargill.
Big crowd here in Phoenix trying to rally support for Michin. We're at the Mortgage Matchup Center, home to the NBA's Phoenix Suns. As Michin trying to fight.
Getting taken to school with whoop whoop.
Just crumbling in the process. So strong is Jade Cargill.
Jade backstage, Wade threatened her with a kendo stick, looking for revenge for previously injuring her. Jade injured her back in late 2025.
Oh, going for Jade in here, perhaps, Joe. This is not a good place to be for Michin. She... Finally, a little daylight for Michin, although how much damage has already been done. Perhaps
yeah, that is a good point.
Off the tornado TDT, covering the leg.
And this is really where Michin's body needs to start cooperating after a 3-month layoff. Trying to pick up the pace here, compound the damage to the WWE.
Jade, who did that damage that kept her out, was looking for 8 defeat, but instead, Jade trying
That's another good point, Final Boss. Yeah, why are they going 50-50? Jade should be. You're trying to build her for Mania for Rhea. Why not have her plow through people? Short, quick matches where she just demolishes people.
Jade rolls out of position. What an opportunity lost by Michin. It was a fortuitous bounce there for Jade Cargill all the way out.
Indeed, they do.
Preventing Michin getting that crucial pin, but there should be no let up here from Michin. She smells blood.
Inner sights running down that apron to the outside.
Ooh!
Rolling senton, nice movement there from the WWE Women's Champ.
Why are we taking these bumps? I hope your back feels well tomorrow, Michin. I doubt it, though.
That was serious damage done. Just powering her up, and then all that pressure against the lower back. Did she just lick her face?
Massive choke slam, and Cargill now just playing with her victim.
And now Jaded, the champ, with a statement. The WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Well, that was one hell of a fight from Michin, but no mistake, the best in top form this time of year. And this is where it all turned around for Jade Cargill. Moving out of the way of that attack from Michin, doubling down on the damage with a powerbomb onto the security barrier. One choke slam and one jaded later.
And look at that. The choke slam has now become a transition move into a finisher.
As we close in on WrestleMania, let's head over to Kathy Kelly.
Congratulations, Jade. Of course, tensions between you and Rhea Ripley. I did want to address. Hold up. Y'all seen that? That is what happens when these wrestlers believe in their own hype. Now, all these women backstage know what it is. When they see me in these hallways, they get real quiet. But for some reason, the world tells me that I should be scared of one woman. Rhea Ripley. And for some reason, I keep thinking scared of what? For what? Who? I'm me. And what am I afraid of? I don't see a challenger. I don't see a threat.
Yeah, at least she gets that part of the assignment.
My whole damn life, and I damn ain't starting today. So Rhea, I'm gonna beat your ass come WrestleMania, and I'm gonna show you why I'm always on top.
Well, she doesn't need to talk to Cam.
Yeah, you just gotta work around her limitations.
Perhaps Jade Cargill wasn't aware of this either.
The Elimination Chamber winner, the Seek and Destroy laser-focused version of Rhea Ripley.
It's a lot easier to smack talk Ripley when she's not stuck face to face.
Cascade of boos raining down with Jade's actions and leaving the ring.
You out here running your mouth, but now you want to run from a fight with me. You're not the embodiment of female empowerment. No. You're not the. You're not even A. But after WrestleMania, you are gonna be my bitch.
Rhea arrives, and Rhea speaks loudly for the WWE Women's Championship in 5 weeks at WrestleMania. Jade Cargill defending against Rhea Ripley.
I'm trying to get a hold of him. You let me know if you get a hold of him as well. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Nick, what is going on?
7 belts?
Honestly, I don't know. It's Drew.
Pretty much.
I have to take it seriously, but as far as you're concerned, I just want you to focus on this contract. Okay?
I looked at it. It's all in order.
All right. Thank you. See you out there. Thank you.
Cody, listen, I don't want this to turn into a thing again. Honest to God, I just came over to say congratulations. You did it, man. You said you were going to do it, and you did. You're walking into WrestleMania as WWE champion. So congratulations, and I'm rooting for you at Mania for whatever it's worth, okay?
Okay, I don't want to make it a thing either. But I know you said the exact same thing to Randy Orton. Sammy, what are we doing? We keep crossing paths. Let's just get to the root of this. If you're looking for a title shot on the backside of WrestleMania from Randy, I'm sure you have it. For me, I haven't even wrestled Randy yet. Sorry if I'm being short with you, but if anybody deserves a title match, it's you. We could walk into Nick's office right now and get you that. You're Sami Zayn. Is that what this is about? You want a title shot?
I can't believe that you would think so lowly of me, Cody. I can't. You know why I said that to Randy Orton? Because that's Randy Orton, okay? Randy Orton is one of one. He's a 14-time WWE champion. There will never be anyone like Randy Orton in the history of this business ever again. I look up to Randy Orton, Cody. I don't look up to you. And do you know why? Because we're friends. Cody, remember? Friends are supposed to be equals, Cody, okay? So yeah, you may be fan of WrestleMania again.
Point saying, whoop, whoop.
WWE champion again. But in my eyes, we're equals. So you don't get to talk down to me like that.
I'm not talking down to you. Here you are talking about how you don't look up to me. I spent this whole week on media talking about how you were magical. Because I do look up to you. I am inspired by you. What is this whole thing about? You don't look up to me. Cool, I found that. You've made your point. You don't look up to me. Well, you don't need to. Just look right here.
All this chasing the world title, Sammy. Everything.
I was trying to look for the words, and you did them, and you found them. Whoop, whoop.
You need to stay far, far away from me. Do you understand?
Yeah, so they're setting up for, at least on the surface, it looks like they're setting up for a Sami Zayn heel turn.
Facing the determined Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
So we got a hard commercial break. Nope. Nope. After nuclear war happens, two things will remain: cockroaches and Sami Zayn, pal. Nope. What's up, Chris? Whoop whoop. Nope. We have not seen Danhausen tonight. But happy Friyay. Hope all's well. Yeet yeet. That does kind of feel like that. Yeah, that's definitely what it seems to be like when it comes across. Oh, we still got 2 hours to go. Unfortunately, they can still follow it up in the during that time. Doubt it though. That'd be something. Yeah, it's pretty much like the Zarya heel turn. Whoop whoop. Yeah, this actually is very similar to Zarya and Sol Ruka. That is a good point, Final Boss. Yeah, why not have them thread the show? Yeah, that is true. Well, at least on the Raw side. Because I don't think she's on SmackDown. She's just on Raw. Yeah, he vanished as soon as he showed up.
Congrats on your Mania match. If Jade wouldn't have taken me out on my shoulder before, we would have had a whole different conversation. The pity party is not fixed.
Okay. Look, Rhea, thanks. Honestly. Needs a second. Come on, Legion. Let's go somewhere else and talk.
Yeah, that's true. It went from like semi-corporate to fully corporate.
Always a great reaction for this living legend. The Queen is here. Charlotte Flair in Phoenix.
Whoop whoop.
With the other future Hall of Famer. Charlotte and Alexa They recently made their case as to why they deserve this opportunity to fight for the tag team championships again. And they went out and proved it, Wade, with the result. We were in Portland last week when they were in action.
Start to the year for those two. However, the Irresistible Forces' major celebration last week after winning tag gold interrupted by the former tag champs. Now, that interruption rapidly descended into a #1 contenders match, which Flair and Bliss managed to beat out Julia and Kiana James, one natural selection later. And as a result of that victory,
It's natural selection, Deucey.
now get their championship showdown tonight against the Irresistible Forces. I'll tell you something, Joe, if you're without gold this time of year as we run up to WrestleMania, now's about the time you need to win it with a matter of urgency. So a huge night here in the women's tag ranks.
And this division's got so good, such depth, such star power up top.
Give me the Bella Twins, pal.
In the women's tag division,
I guess they did remember this storyline.
Nikki and Bree arriving here in their hometown.
this is the OG women's tag team for this generation. Couple of women who smash some glass ceilings, kick some doors down, and I suspect they're here to attend to a little business right now.
Whoop, whoop.
Bella Army, mount up.
Dude, for real, she does. She puts a lot of effort and money into it. Well, we'll see based on their promo, Dan. Whoop, whoop.
Feels good to be back on SmackDown in our hometown.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, and hi Charlotte, hi Alexa. So as much as we would love to wish you both luck in your match tonight, that's not the reason why we're here. No, it's not. Because no matter who wins this match and walks out as the champions, the Bellas came back for gold, and we are next in line for the women's tag titles. So tonight we're gonna be sitting right over there watching ringside so we can get a good look at our competition.
So the Bellas are going to stick around for the WWE Women's Tag
Oh, yeah, you absolutely did.
match, and that's coming up next.
Give me Never Have I Ever, pal. Oh, Smaz, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of telegraphing that coming up. Mr. Ass and his dog. His road dog, if you will. Points, eh? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were kind of following that same formula from the pre-Mania up to that from that time period, especially '97. Yeah, Deucey, tell him to do some more sign pointing. Points lab rat, whoop whoop. Points Dan, whoop whoop. I mean, that ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. I mean, God's got to put you he'll put you through a little bit of pressure first. Whoop whoop.
A couple weeks ago was such an impressive performance by the irresistible forces.
And we already saw these belts earlier. So I think we are still currently at 6. Good question. I don't know.
Tag goal in about 25 minutes' time, we shall see. But this time of year, you need to have gold to almost guarantee yourself a spot on the WrestleMania card. Now, whoever ends up losing this particular matchup may end up empty-handed when it comes to spots on the WrestleMania card, which is almost unthinkable when you look at the kind of firepower and championship resumes we have in the ring.
It really is. First defense of the championships for the official introductions. Here's Mark Nash.
The following and it's for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, the team of
I mean, I think she's aware, but I think she also wants to. She's also smart enough. I also believe she's based on, let's just say, some of her history when it comes to heavily pushed pharmaceuticals. She knows that they're a bad idea. Like, she's shown she's smart to know that they're a bad idea, so she wants to do it the right way, such as dieting and exercise. And she's shown tremendous progress.
There's the gold on the line. The women's tag team here in Phoenix on a night when we will have the undisputed WWE Championship match contract signing between Cody and Randy coming up a little later on, and right to it.
One fall.
Well, talking tactics at exactly the wrong moment there were Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss simply taking their eye off this superpower
And passing out NDAs, pal.
Of Lash Legend and Nia Jackson, they don't need a second invite to get the upper hand in the early goings here.
This women's tag team championship match presented by Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket.
They really are tag team championships.
Whoop, whoop. We got plenty of Nia Jax right now. Whoop. Hammer, whoop, whoop.
In WWE over the past 6 months, and it continues
Yeah, that is a great pairing. Yeah, Nia and Lash is a great pairing. Just having two just giant, even though, like you said, Lash is taller than Nia, so it helps her look smaller. You still have this just absolute monster Hoss women's tag team that you can build those belts with. My hole. Hey, who knows? We might get that in the future. Points, final boss. Whoop, whoop.
Moments ago, Alexa Bliss waved. And she is one to do. Wiggle from Nia. The cannonball off the apron. We have seen Alexa through the years.
We're on the road to WrestleMania, pal.
Nia Jax. That left arm as Lash Legend, all that torque and that angle she's taking against Bliss. Yeah, it's such a scientific approach to power, weakening those small joints.
Get me, believe me, pal.
Just effortlessly throwing her skyward like she's a three-pointer from downtown. Bliss, former strong college basketball player in the SEC at Texas A&M and Mississippi State. Almost didn't even try to complete that pin there. Enjoying dangerous tactic when goal is on the line. Now from one powerhouse to another, Alexa continues to take punishment here from Nia Jax. Is one unique maneuver right there. Highly effective, however. Hyperextending the spine of Alexa Bliss and causing some major damage around the throat too. Able to get out of the way. And you do sense that the irresistible forces have been taking Alexa Bliss a little too lightly so far. This is a 5-time world champion. And on the apron, they're a 14-time world champion.
Points, whoop, whoop.
And Charlotte Flair for good measure. The official holding back Charlotte Flair, and with that, Lash Legend with a beatdown in the corner against Bliss. So now you see the tactics coming to the fore.
In Saudi.
Maximize the punishment on one of your opponents who, unfortunately, for
Yeah, pal.
fans, happens to be hurt. Oh. Splash and the hook of the leg. We're going to put it away, and Bliss survives it. Splash Legend. They're going to change the name, Joe. I'm copyrighting. Alexa Bliss has been in a world of hurt as Lash Legend and Nia Jax have been getting the best of her. She is desperate to make that tag to Charlotte Flair. Just missed by a... It was inches. And those are the differences at championship level, but not giving up here is Alexa Bliss, fighting tooth and nail. But just not big and strong enough to match Lash Legend. Lash Legend looking right into the face of Charlotte Flair at this moment, too. Oh, Bliss gets away! And here comes Flair. Well, there's a record scratch moment for you, and the pace immediately picking up. Bliss doing enough just to survive.
I might check out an interview.
regain tag team gold.
Offense raining down on Lash Legend, who is all out of sorts now.
That walkover clothesline signature Charlotte Flair.
And Flair is just synonymous with success, especially around this time of year. His success has been elusive in the early goings of 2026. It could be about to change.
The tag to Nia Jax. Familiar foes through the years. Rivalry that has heated up through the tag team division. Recent months, some
Woo, woo.
by Nia, how quickly things can change in Charlotte able to get that much.
One move from Nia Jax, that's all it takes to completely out of Charlotte Flair, who is having it all her own way, and this could be good night. Oh! Annihilator.
Ooh. Ooh, that well, like she landed right on her, right on her tailbone, missing that annihilator.
Slipped away for the recently crowned champs.
What a DDT by Bliss.
This one breaking down in a big way. Four women now battling it out, and the two legal ones, I believe, are Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair.
Sends her right into the post.
Big up by Nia Jax. Small move by Nia. Uh-oh.
Oh, nearly taking out the belt. Oh! That queen boot was not intended for the Bellas.
Well, Nia Jax just pulled Nikki Bella in the way, and Bree's getting a little dose for herself.
They came out to make their statement that they want
Woo,
this.
woo.
They got a taste of it early on.
Well, they've both been flattered at ringside, but the match continues here.
Charlotte able to get out of the way.
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss may be closing in on a major championship victory here.
Big opportunity for natural selection. Meanwhile, Bliss up top. Could it be twisted?
Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's the Primo here, just when Bliss was going to finish the job.
Alexa Bliss was at wow. And Lash Legend with the double clothesline. And Charlotte now on the attack. Well,
So are we setting up a three-way?
The irresistible forces, and unfortunately for Bliss and Flair, this is all.
Yeah, we do need a new Bruiser Brody.
About to grab gold.
Alexa Bliss was just moments away from hitting Twisted Bliss Wade.
We'll forget about that right now because Brie and Nikki are getting wiped out, as have Bliss and Flair already, by still our WWE Women's Tag Champs, the Irresistible Forces, and they are not done yet.
No, they are not, and they are taking great pleasure in putting out more and more damage. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nikki Bella.
Ooh, that was actually a very nice Veg-O-Matic. That okay? They should keep that as a double team move. Lash and Nia doing the Veg-O-Matic with Nia coming off the top. They should keep that. They should keep that.
He's creepy, he's shiesty. You got to watch him, dog. Keep both eyes on him. He's my friend Sushi Roll, dog. I like jelly too.
Yeah, me too, Zane. Whoop whoop.
Yo, my boy. What's up, Randy?
How you doing, baby?
Hey, yo, congratulations on your win at the Elimination Chamber. Congratulations on going for number 15 at WrestleMania, big dog.
Well, congratulations to you and them 3 Grammys. That's got to be a record or something.
Nah, but it felt great.
Oh,
It
God,
felt
I'm
great.
sure it did. Man, what do you got going on tonight?
Miz TV.
Ms.
Any
TV.
advice?
Any advice? I'll give you some advice from Ms. TV. He starts
All right, Chris, take care, man. Whoop whoop.
with his ass.
Piper approved, baby.
That's right.
Love you, buddy.
I love you
Proud
too.
of you. Happy for you.
Thank you. You too. Take care, Vince.
Cheers, genitals. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. Yo, is this the tag team? Is this a tag team title match? Yeah, Joe Doring, man. Yeah, he'd be hot right now, but fucking fuck cancer. Yeah, man, that's that. Cancer's bullshit, man. I hate that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna name this one Priest, pal. Yeah, and hopefully he beats it. Hopefully he beats it. So did I. So did I. Points, Dan. Whoop whoop. All right, so yeah, as I mentioned last night, my PS4 had hit the blue ring of death, and unfortunately, nothing I did could save it. It was dead. It's done. It's over with. So I had to go out today and get a new system. And here it is, pal. My new PS5. Whoop whoop. And now Doggo wants in. Be right back. 1 sec. Whoop whoop. Thank you, thank you. No, yeah, there's no way I could afford a 2K26 at this time. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way I could afford that at this time. And points to Liz. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, thank you.
Where do you guys think you're going?
Look, I get it. Seeing your sister get kicked in the face sucks, but we had that match won until you interfered.
And sticking your noses where they don't belong cost us the tag team titles.
You don't listen
Thank you.
to
Whoop, whoop.
Charlotte. Nia and Lash came at us. We think we're just gonna sit there and do nothing. Besides, Nikki and I came back to fight for the tag titles. And thank you to Aldous. We're up next.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna. Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for a three-way because just the way that Alexa and Charlotte sold that, it's like, no, we're not selling for this. All right, so at least they're giving R-Truth and Damian Priest some matches to establish them as a team. Yep, that is a good point. But I think they're saving that, though. I think they're saving Drew to pop out for the main event. Nice, Liz. Whoop, whoop. I just got some Why? Yeah, if it's a ladder match, why not make it at WrestleMania? Why not make it the first women's TLC match? Unless there was one before and I totally forgot about it.
Sometimes seems to lack lucidity. Seems to exist in a completely different world to the rest of us.
Here comes Berto on the tag. He's going to pull him up, hit him in place. For Angel to drive with that massive knee.
This is statement.
All right, never mind. Kabuki Warriors against Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Never mind. Never mind. I stand corrected.
Major players in the tag ranks when they hit top gear.
Late last week in that tag team tournament, as you see this massive knee that just came in against R-Truth. It was very impressive what they were able to do against Maxium and then the Wyatt Six. But you mentioned that brawl, that final match of Priest and Truth as they had the fresh legs, they had that position, they took advantage.
And taking advantage now is R-Truth, a momentary slip up by Porto, and it could well. Well, there was a tag, and I don't think R-Truth was paying attention to that once again. A little too much fun in that ring, maybe.
R-Truth feeling himself right here. Oh, boy. Pushing down on that middle rope.
This is Los Garza suddenly.
Good point, Hammer.
Now you see the teamwork and the dynamic athleticism and synchronicity of Los Garza.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I went back to go check. Like, wait a minute. Let me double check. Ah, gotcha, Zane. Okay. Now, I think she's been in ladder or TLC matches before. Let me double check on that one too before I. Right, I was actually just about to get to that, Hammer. Yeah, like Nia's actually yeah, she would be a great base in that match. Okay, yeah. So Nia Jax actually was in a TLC match. Her and Shayna Baszler defending the tag team titles against Asuka and Charlotte Flair. That's where they won the titles. Whoop, whoop. Exactly, yes. They let the other women take the bumps. You just be the base. Or Nia just be the base. Whoop, whoop. One of my favorite spots I've ever seen in a ladder match was in Big Show pulled out that reinforced ladder for himself. I forgot when it was that he did that, but I popped huge for that when he did that. Whoop, whoop.
And as much as Rinway of Los Garza, they did all the dirty work. They were eliminating teams, and it helped our Truth and Priest.
Yeah, well, our tag #1 contenders, Truth.
Yeah, pal.
Have looked anything but so far this evening because Los Garza have got a major gripe in how things went down last week. They feel they got the short end of the stick in tag team turmoil, and they are making a statement in the ring tonight. And R-Truth simply can't get out of the blocks here. This is a hyper-aggressive Angel now. We know all about their high-flying abilities, but this has a different level of grit right now. And R-Truth, who sometimes is convinced he's John Cena getting taunted, well, that perhaps is the worst thing you can do against R-Truth.
As Angel just found out.
An Angel desperately needing a tag, as does R-Truth, and looking up, Damian Priest in the corner, but nowhere near him is R-Truth. That will help, though.
And here comes Priest.
And this means punishment time for Los Garza.
Massive boot. Look at these strikes every which way from one of the best strikers in the business.
And no doubt about it. So much range, so much precision, and so effective now against Los Garza.
Weapons heard out of Damian Priest. He is energized tonight here in Phoenix.
Out in this one, so Priest might have to do it alone. And if he does it alone, he might want to go old school.
Oh, and that's what he's doing.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Hammer. Unfortunately, nobody these days thinks about that. I mean, one of the greatest ladder matches of all time was The Rock and Triple H at SummerSlam '98. They didn't take one single crazy bump during that match. Or like one of those 15-foot high bumps, I should say.
Razor's Edge, but at the back door. Tap was made there as Priest takes damage. And the springboard by Berto. And the moonsault by Angel for the win right here.
There's just no way to block that kind of offense against Damian Priest. Flying at all angles, and we troop down. Now is the time for Los Garza to end this thing.
Los Garza, when they find that gear, they are so dangerous.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've got a certain rhythm, and that rhythm has been flawless tonight. And those boots up from Priest.
Whoop, whoop.
Once they fly in the ointment.
He's got him by the neck. Right where he likes to put him. But instead of south of heaven, Angel is climbing up.
Damian Priest is just a
That was, yeah, that was a great match.
Razor's Edge to the center of the ring.
Just a scene of utter devastation in front
Whoop,
of
whoop.
Damian Priest. And Los Garza look like beaten men.
And Priest looks at Truth and says, why don't you get after them?
Well, it was hyper effective last week. Why not try it once again?
Attitude adjustment, south of heaven in stereo.
Here are your winners, Damian Priest and R-Truth.
Well, they are polar opposite personalities, but they are closing in on tag gold. It's like R-Truth.
You know what? I'm thinking they might actually put the belts on R-Truth and Damian Priest, because they're putting effort into them. Into them, I should say, as a team.
I've tried everything. I don't know what to do anymore.
You know, sorry to interrupt, but maybe you just get back to basics. Just really simple things.
Back to Johnny Wrestling. Yes, you're right.
Okay, sure.
We gotta get him back to Johnny
Sure,
Wrestling.
let's push him out of here.
Yes.
You got it mostly?
Yeah.
So in the back, we got Jade and B-Fab talking. What's going on with that?
Oh, dude, I'm ready for
And they're walking off together.
Let me ask you something. Why are you still wasting your time with Johnny Gargano? Just get over it, dude. He's a human being, and there's a lot of history there. Come on. Look, while you're wasting your time helping the man who cost us the WWE tag.
Yep, and it looks like they're doing some backstage breadcrumbs, which is always a good thing.
Next week. Okay. Guess who with? Who? Fraxium. Just heard it from Nick Aldis right now. Awesome. Yeah, couldn't be better. Cool. All right. You still committed to the Motor City Machine Guns, or what? What do you think? Prove it. Okay, I will. That's supposed to be.
Hey, Amaze. How you doing? Anyways, Dan, as my mentor, he can wear his best-selling new T-shirt.
I could see it coming. I could definitely see it coming.
Jelly Jam.
You have your own T-shirt?
Yes, doesn't everyone?
No, not everyone gets their own T-shirt the first week they're in WWE.
I got mine on my first day. Anyways, tonight we could do Good Night Housing with Dan Housing.
No.
I'll get my own celebrities.
No.
I'll get my own desk.
No.
And it'll be a great time, and best of all, I can replace Miss TV. No! Oh! Well, really? Really?
Give me Danhausen, pal.
You remember what I said last week?
What, you're gonna...
Yay, silence! Let me finish. I was going to say, you are cursed.
Really? He was warned. Get Danhausen a personal blimp ASAP.
Let me guess. His initials are X and V.
Challenges AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And that's Raw runs. Roman Reigns returns.
Again, if you're thinking of if the arcade version you're thinking of is the same one I played, I think it's also the same one that's on Super Nintendo, like Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2 Alpha. Whoop, whoop. Hard commercial break time. Hang on, let me double check my schedule. They might have confirmed my being off on WrestleMania weekend. Well, 100% agreed. Whoop, whoop. All right, we are off WrestleMania weekend, boys. Yeah, they just need work in other areas. And not also that's not saying don't improve your promo skills. Always keep improving your promo skills. It's just, all right, you got that down, but put more effort into some of the other areas where you're lacking.
Hey, 30th anniversary of Austin 316. WWE Ghost Rider created a new Stone Cold collectible toy. Fewer than 100 are being.
Wow! Holy damn! I didn't even think about that. It's this June it'll be 30. It'll be a 30-year anniversary of the Austin 316 promo.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome.
Best mic ever. Thank you, whoever did that.
What happened to his mic? That's odd.
I get it's been a while, but welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Ms. TV. My guest tonight is fresh off of being inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. He is a 3-time Grammy winner. Ladies and gentlemen, get up out of your seats for Jelly Roll!
Oh, yup. Like in July, the 30-year anniversary of the debut of the NWO. And so many moments that came out of that.
Cotton candy, sweet to go. Give it up for Welcome to Miz TV. What brings you here to Friday Night SmackDown? Well, I'll tell you what, Miz. It is the road to WrestleMania, baby. There is no way that I was going to miss.
Whoop, whoop. 25 years of greatness, pal.
My boy Cody Rhodes and my brother, the Viper, Randy Orton, are signing their contract tonight in one of my favorite cities in America. Y'all knew I was coming. What's up, Phoenix? Oh, yeah. Phoenix loves you in the ring. And let me tell you something. I've seen you in this ring. I see the potential. I see the celebrity. I see the moxie. All you need is a mentor. Someone to teach you my Mr. class and the 3 core values of master, inspire, zone. None other than me. All you have to
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
is yes.
Happy early birthday to you and Jay Hall. Whoop, whoop.
No. Listen. I love you. I do. But I think we all know that you have a history of every time you get a partner, you end up kind of stabbing them in the back, Bubba. Stab him in the back, huh? You know, you're a good old redemption story, aren't you, Jelly Roll? Everybody celebrates your redemption story, don't they? But nobody talks about the person. Right? Are you trying to take credit for me losing 250 pounds? You're welcome. Are you that delusional? Are you that narcissistic now that you come out here and you want to
Okay. Well,
for somebody?
well, congrats to hearing that. Whoop, whoop.
I'm the one that got up and ran them miles, baby. I'm the one that changed my life. I'm the one that brought that absolute dog out of me. And for you to stand here and try to take credit for it, you should be disgusted with yourself, Mike. I liked you a lot better when you were fat. Dog, fat or skinny, I will whip your ass. You better understand who you're in the ring with and show her some respect. I am the locker room leader. You are a locker room loser.
Yes, boy! Oh, boy. Oh, no, that's the old one. Yes, they, them!
Oh my fuck, are you kidding me? Oh my fuck. Barrett just said, it's yes boy! Oh wait, it's Kate, it's yes they them!
Listen, this is getting weird. I like you, Kit Wilson.
Yeah, holy fluff and fluff to that.
I kind of like you a little bit, Kit Wilson. In fact, let me show you.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, Zane. At no point was it ever addressed on TV that he was non-binary. At no point was it ever said that seemed like Barrett going into business for himself or whatever Trips was feeding him on the headset.
You mock me when I am trying to have a serious conversation.
Unless I missed something on Main Event or Superstars.
You, Jelly. You lose 300 pounds and you expect these people to cheer you like you're some kind of hero. This man is no hero. You are a man running away from who you truly are, and you are fat phobic.
Go ahead, laugh. That's all you do. You laugh.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's kind of that's what it came across as. But like the fact that they actually that was actually threw that out there.
You reinforce, you promote an unhealthy beauty standard, and that tells me everything I need to know about you, Jelly Roll, because Jelly Roll, you.
Cheers, Hammer! Whoop whoop!
Jelly back. Oh, it just clocked the Miz.
Point, Zane.
Well, Master inspires, zone in is zoned out. He's toxic, just right. He's not toxic. It's not what he's a legend. He's a superstar.
Yes, it is a woke segment, but the woke guy is the heel in this. Like he's calling like for doing this, he called Jelly Roll fat phobic for losing weight and wanting to get into better shape and better health, and called him fat phobic for it. Like the dude was, you saw what the dude looked like before he lost those like 200, 300 pounds. You saw how fucking huge this dude was and how unhealthy he looked. Seven belts.
Listen, last week I heard what you were saying about your mom and that being the reason for your passion, and I'm starting to get it with you. You know, maybe that this open challenge is too much of a burden for you. No, you don't get me.
Yeah, that seemed kind of. That was a little. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Dan.
Why? Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck between two extremes. It is either complete confidence or the ultimate self-doubt. Okay? And sadly, it's the only way I know.
He's fat!
Because I don't know peace.
You know what? You're right. I don't understand. Because a guy like me, I take shots to make shots. I put up numbers like Bam Adebayo.
Whoop, whoop.
If you didn't give me this shot and this opportunity, maybe I wouldn't be United States champion right now. Ilya, I need you to lock in. There's not a long line of guys lining up to fight Ilya Dragunov. So maybe I'm starting to think it's something more.
I'd pop for that one.
Guess I can't.
Oh, me too, dude. Me too. Oh, anytime Scott Steiner's on the screen with a microphone, I'm tuned in and watching.
Julia, keep hiding behind that little secretary of yours because as soon. Well, if it isn't all, don't touch me! Don't touch me! As I was saying, after I beat Kiana tonight, I am coming for that United States Championship. You can kiss that title goodbye because soon enough, you and everybody else will know exactly what time it is. It's Tiffany time.
So we got a Chelsea appearance where the only thing that she did was she confronted Tiffy in the middle of her promo and then got pushed out on the wheelchair with Alba chasing after her. All right, so tonight I'm smoking on a combination of Fortune Cookie and Hollywood.
Tiffany Stratton against Kiana James. They meet up next here on SmackDown.
Your seat to history awaits at the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame, honoring Stephanie McMahon, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Demolition,
Yep, who's the other three in there?
a celebration in Las Vegas. Be there when icons become legends. The WWE 2026 Hall of Fame. Tickets on sale now.
And we got a hard commercial break. No, yeah, it's just this actually Hollywood actually is a good strain. Like for real, go look it up, like right. It's actually a great strain. In fact, you know what I'm gonna go look that up right now and read it for the. As we got a commercial break, I'm reading for the benefit of the chat. Whoop whoop. Yep, exactly, Hammer. Whoop whoop. All right, Hollywood cannabis strain. Let's go to Leafly. And let's read its description. Hollywood is a cannabis strain by Cookies. It's a cross of lemon cherry gelato and runts. The phenotypes tend to explore the flavor profiles of their wildly popular parents and will be the subject of major wider breeding project by Cookies. Positive effects: relaxed, talkative, energetic. Negative effects: dry eyes, dry mouth, anxious. Flavors: apple, berry, lemon. Yeah, not a lot of data on this one on Leafly. All right, let me find another one. All right, Tacoma Wellness Center. Let's see what their website has to say about that. What's their name? This is Cookies is a legendary name in the cannabis industry. Hollywood is a global symbol of culture, creativity, and imagination. Now the two have come together in one dynamic hybrid. The Hollywood strain, Cookie Fam's next blockbuster drop. A vibrant, dynamic, and uplifting hybrid, the Hollywood strain was bred to capitalize on incredible fruit blasts of runts and the tingly, euphoric feels of lemon cherry gelato. As DC's exclusive Cookies Corner, we're proud to carry the special cultivar. In this Cookies Hollywood strain review, we'll explore lineage, strain, and lineage and background, determine whether it leans more towards indica or sativa, its potency and terpene profile, and what you can expect from its flavor, aroma, and experience. Whoop, whoop. Indeed, Hammer runs over strong, and that is one of the parents of Hollywood. It says, going further, yeah, drawing on a lineage of exciting hybrids, the Hollywood strain is the latest in Cookies Fam's stable of indica-leaning hybrids. His initial drop in early 2025 has caused a sensation in the cannabis world. Like all strains, it draws the characters from his parents. Two favorites known for their vibrant flavors and balanced effects: lemon cherry gelato and runts. When it comes to the indica versus sativa divide, falls straight down the middle. As you may know, indica strains are associated with a lasting body high, while sativa strains are treasured for their potential to impart energizing and cerebrally stimulating effects. As a result, many consumers experience the best of both worlds. A burst of euphoric inspiration inspired by deeply soothing physical effects. How high are the Hollywood Hills? Perhaps the single best way to predict the effects of any given strain is the proportion of THC. Usually falls in the 22 to 26% range. With the three most potent terpenes: myrcene, linalool, and limonene. And it gives you a balanced, laid-back, calming high while keeping you creative. Oh, yeah, that's right, the curse.
You know, there's only one thing you have to do to reverse the curse. There's no curse.
Okay, now we kind of have the beginning of a storyline here where Miz is the only person that Danhausen has said, hey, you can reverse the curse. So now we got something here. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so as far as Hollywood for a cannabis strain, highly recommended. I have and I say from my personal experience, I've always had a fun, enjoyable time with it. Look at her, pal. And I think that puts us at 8 belts. Whoop, whoop. No, not 8, 7. We have not seen the men's United States title yet.
Kiana was a rank outsider when she first arrived on SmackDown a few months back, but has proven that she is a major contender. That's the problem now for Kiana James. She was flying under the radar, but now the word is out. Everyone knows they need to step their game up when they're in there with Kiana James.
So here we are, 5 weeks away from WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton was so close in Chicago to win an Elimination Chamber. You know, the last time SmackDown was here in Phoenix was last January when Tiffy cashed in that Money in the Bank contract on Nia Jax and won the Women's Championship. Look at this.
But I'll tell you this right now. Tiffany Stratton was probably WWE's Woman of the Year in 2025, but
Good
she's
argument.
now in danger WrestleMania, despite being runner-up in the Women's Royal Rumble, being runner-up in both times within touching distance of a main event spot at WrestleMania.
Hey, what's up now? So good to see you, pal. Happy Friyay. Whoop, whoop.
That's what makes these next 5
There have been a few bright spots, but still a bit of a trudge to get through. Good question. He might have, and I forgot it. He might have. Yeah, if he did, then we are at 8. In fact, yeah, he did. He did. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are at 8. My bad. Yeah, 8 belts. Whoop whoop.
Into the barrier on that far side. Kiana James against Tiffany Stratton here in Phoenix. Wade, you just mentioned moments ago the arsenal of Kiana James. She busted up a deal breaker to turn things around against Tiffany Stratton. What is it that you like about Kiana James offensively?
Well, she is a mega brain. She's clearly more intelligent than your average superstar in WWE, and she knows how to use that to full effect. The athleticism.
Yeah, she's definitely spending time in the gym, pal.
Quite aware of. She is a snappy mover. She can do great high flying, and as we saw with the likes of Nia Jax, she can throw around some of the more powerful ladies in the division too. I'm struggling to find a single weakness in Kiana James. And of course, we talk about her time in NXT. She did win gold in NXT. She won the NXT Women's Tag Championship while she was down there alongside Fallon Henley. And I think sooner rather than later, I can see some gold around the waist of Kiana James here on SmackDown.
Yes, she has been peaking. Now, a lot of attention with the upset win to make it to Elimination Chamber.
Kiana James, you simply cannot take your foot off the gas against someone as skilled as Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, if Kiana James keeps this up, she will be a player. She will be a player.
Allow Julia to get a free shot in at Tiffany Stratton. A warning shot there to Stratton. Don't come too close to my United States Championship. There we go, the blocks tonight. That just shows you the competitive edge of Kiana James. And there's very few women in the entirety of Tiffany Stratton's time on SmackDown who have been able to do this to Tiffany Stratton.
Whoop, whoop.
Render the skills of Stratton obsolete.
Tiffany looking for an opening here.
He's looking for anything at this point. It's been all Kiana James, and this could be a major turning point. Both women driving each other's heads face first.
It has been a wildly intriguing night here in Phoenix for Friday Night SmackDown. Chelsea Green is making her way down to the ring.
Oh, we're following up with Chelsea Green. Nice.
Tiffany Stratton several weeks ago.
In the midst of a match, you couldn't even see the injury, and this is going on for weeks. Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James trying to decide things in the ring, and right now,
yeah, I do not want to see those commercials, pal. Oof.
Crazy cutter move there from Tiffany Stratton, whose offensive arsenal continues to grow. And Kiana James now clinging on, and the focus of Tiffany Stratton will only help by the ringside presence of Chelsea Green and Alba Fire, in addition to Julia.
Kiana James able to escape and then eats a big boot in the corner.
And James is really struggling to hang on here, but hang on she did right then.
Well, able to counter that cartwheel Alabama slam attempt, and look at Kiana James.
Falcon arrow connecting there.
Look at the leg, and the shoulder did get up at 2 and change.
Tiffany is hurting in a big way here, and you sense that Kiana is moments away from victory if she can put a final flurry together here.
We're going to do that right here against Stratton.
Stratton wisely negotiating.
Soft serve ice cream is dipping sauce for nuggets. Are you fucking kidding me? Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley, and I get my diabetes tests and supplies from Liberty Medical. Now we're having issue. Now we're having Julia getting into it with Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. That was a good finish. I like that finish. Good stuff. WrestleMania orgy, pal. Can't threaten me with a good time. Whoop, whoop. All joking aside, yeah, that does sound kind of awful.
It's another power pack card for Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes, indeed it is. We saw a meltdown a little earlier. Next week, the Bella Twins.
Oh, dude. Those pillow. Oh, yeah, the Playboy lingerie pillow fight. Oh, my fuck. Point saying, give me the backlash reverse gangbang, pal.
match tonight against Jacob Fatu?
Man, first thing first, Nick Aldis needs to do his job. He had no business making this match tonight, but it's all good. Jacob Fatu, since you want to call out Trick Williams without my consent.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some shenanigans in this match with Drew running in and attacking Fatu and possibly even Trick Williams as well.
No, don't stop. Keep talking. You've been talking such a big game lately, Trick. What happened? I thought you were gonna walk into the main event of WrestleMania. I thought you were gonna put this company on your back. Huh? All that big talk. What did you call me? Mr. Can't get the job done? How things been going for you? Huh? I saw you get dropped at Chamber. I saw you get dropped last week by Randy Orton, and now you're about to get dropped by Jacob Fatu because you keep running your mouth and you can't back it up. Yeah, that way you're looking at me, that feeling in your chest right now, I know that feeling very well. You're embarrassed, and you should be.
Sammy, you hating hard, ain't you? I know.
Give me a 6-way sausage fest, Deucey.
I would drop your ass where you stand right now.
I'm here every week, and I'm real easy to find. I guess I'll see you around.
All right, so I'm guessing we got this is gonna be this is a shame, man. As we're gonna have Fatu and Trick, which I'm expecting to have some shenanigans with Drew and potentially or possibly Sammy running in as well. Yeah, this is a match that should not be happening. Fatu and Trick are two guys on the rise as future top stars and main eventers. You don't want them touching yet.
The menacing intensity, the passion, pride, and punishment of Jacob Fatu.
After what we saw at the top of the show with Drew McIntyre, it was clear that somebody was.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be long because it's this, and then I think the contract signing for Orton and Cody, and that's it. Yep, last minute booking, absolutely, yes. So we got a hard commercial break, so I'm going to step outside for a little smoky toky time, take a quick piss break, and be right back. Whoop, whoop. Sponsored by Magnum, sponsored by Trojan. All right, be right back. Whoop. And back, whoop whoop.
Saturday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, live on Fox and Latin America, YouTube and Facebook everywhere.
They make condoms, Zane. Whoop whoop.
Dirty Dom is going to defend his AAA Mega Championship. That is AAA tomorrow night, YouTube and Facebook, 10 Eastern, 7.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea because they're more. I would think they're more in touch with modern day and modern culture than he is. We did see some Danhausen tonight. Yes, Danhausen showed up twice tonight. Twice. He did he cursed the Miz, which led to Mrs. Mike not working. And then him getting into a jelly roll. And then I forgot, and then he appeared later on. I forgot what it was for. Or something where he told Miz, there's only one thing you can reverse the curse. And before Miz blew him off before saying, wait, and then turned around and Danhausen was gone.
This week, he gets in the way of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I think unintentionally, and the chants ringing out around the arena suggest that somebody is about to get whooped. I do fear it might be Mr. Whoop-That himself, who for once will be on the receiving end of said whooping. We'll see about that.
Trick Daddy. Trick Willie. 1-800-WHOOP-THAT.
Hollywood Trick. We can keep going, couldn't we, Joe?
Absolutely. Tricky 2 times.
All right, that's enough. We're going to get serious because serious is in the eyes of Jacob.
Yeah, there's no other way when these two are in the ring. Trick Williams at 6'5", over 250 pounds. Jacob Fatu, who's been really now tagged on Drew McIntyre.
No, we had Danhausen. We had Danhausen. He appeared in 2 different segments. Or 2 different backstage segments, I should say.
His WrestleMania main event ready. And I will say, charisma, looks-wise, personality-wise, that's all true. The question is...
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Thank you, Dan. I forgot about that.
Of Jacob Fatu, because if you want to be in WrestleMania main events one day...
Same here, pal. And all the cheers generals. In fact, I'm going to do a cheers generals right now. Cheers generals. Whoop, whoop.
This is a very different level in the ring right now.
You see what's coming your way, popping on your screen, the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Oh, look at the athleticism of Trick Daddy.
Trick has the hops, that's for sure, but slamming the head of Samoan into that turnbuckle might.
Yeah, Jacob says, you know what? I'll just do it for you.
There's that learning curve I was talking about.
Able to block that right.
This could be Fatu and Trick Williams. That's a potential WrestleMania main event right there, pal.
That's for sure. Just a whirlwind of aggression. Came out tonight, one of the
Whoop, whoop.
Drew McIntyre, someone he'd had many issues with. Well, Drew McIntyre apparently has quit WWE, taken his ball and gone home, but that has not quelled the anger of the Samoan werewolf.
Yeah, that's the big headline. That's was joining us live. He went on an angry rant. Nick Aldis just wouldn't.
Ooh, that neck breaker looked ugly. Ooh.
And Drew saying year after year he gets screwed over, and he just walked out of Friday.
Like, I don't know what they're going for there.
He's done. He quit. He's had it.
ahead of Jacob Fatu means Trick Williams might be done himself fairly soon.
The goal.
Yeah, we gotta agree. We gotta weigh scope before we get to that, but honestly, if done right, if built right, if the story's there and the heat's there, I could easily see Trick Williams and Fatu carrying a WrestleMania main event. Easily. And also with a lot more, and also with, definitely some more, reps, time under the belt, experience. Yeah, it has been a bit of a rough show.
Muttering that mantra to himself, and doesn't Trick Williams know all about all gas, no brakes now? But nice shot there from the former boxer Trick Williams. Got that nickname Trick Willie in the boxing ring, and now finally getting the upper hand on Jacob Fatu, but has to make it stick.
Going to turn around with that right hand.
This might not be the time for posing, although who am I to tell Trick Williams how to do things?
Just slamming his head into the front of the desk.
And you just sense the confidence growing now in Trick Williams. Not the confidence is ever.
I don't remember those off the top of my head. Good question. I would have to say 30. Yeah, I do remember 30. Yeah, I got to go 30. I like that. That lot went down that show. That was a very historical WrestleMania. Yeah, both these guys are stars. Both of these guys are headliners. These are guys that you could have as the face as your company.
There's a way to deliver pain. He's going to find it.
Creative individual, is that what you're saying, Joe?
No doubt about it.
I'm sure our medical staff love it.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. I totally got that wrong. Let's see.
Just when you start writing off Trick Williams, that's where he can dig deep. This might be the deepest we've ever seen Trick Williams have to dig, considering the caliber of opponent before.
I think I would say 29. I think 29 because they're going to realize they need guys who have that level of star power and that level of charisma, and I think they're going to realize they're going to need to rely on Trick and Fatu to carry the company because there's that charismatic and that good. Like, oh shit, we need stars, we need new stars fast, and yeah, they're gonna be thrown into the fire, but
What a battle we have here in Williams after they engaged backstage. Nick Aldis turned to Trick Williams, his constant complaints, and said, "You want something? I'll give you something. How about Fatu?" And here they are battling deep into the night on SmackDown.
And Trick Williams at times has been clinging on in this match, but we're starting to learn a bit about the resolve of Trick Williams, but that might do it.
and plus, honestly, with 3 years and points, Dan, whoop. Honestly, with 3 years, that should be 3 years for another 3 years for Fatu and Trick on the main roster. That's a decent amount of seasoning and decent amount of reps. So they'll only be better from where they're at now. Yeah, I should have. Let me correct myself. Yeah, because I'm kind of making that a little bit of what I said there is based on what I'm seeing out of them now. I'm not thinking about where they're going to be at and how much better they're going to be 3 years from now. So yeah, 29. Yeah, 29's definitely. Yeah, 29.
Well scouted by Williams. Whirlwind pump kick there, catching Fatu. Neck breaker. Now we're seeing Trick start to ratchet through those gears. Some of the athleticism of Trick Williams coming to the fore. And I'm impressed with his durability in this one.
Especially if, the company listens to Cody and starts doing more house shows.
He's going to keep on asking questions until this one is over. And for Trick Williams, he needs to keep finding these answers.
Looking for the trick kick. Instead, he eats an uppercut. Williams giving everything tonight is in the kip up. He still has plenty in that gas tank.
Flapjack, but following it up with a little pizzazz, and that is the Trick Williams story.
That's one of the big problems today overall across the board is the talent, the boys and girls aren't getting the reps they used to back in the day when they were working, 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
There's a calm behind the eyes of Trick Williams now, who truly believes he can beat the werewolf.
Oh, he's looking for it. He wants to line up that trick shot.
Having a little extra stank on it by pulling that knee pad down.
Fatu.
And also where, if it was booked, okay, you two, you're going to wrestle on TV, this Monday. So you got house shows Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where you're going to work each other. And then you got 4 nights to work on that match. So when it gets to TV on Monday, you're ready to go. You got all the kinks worked out.
Jacob Fatu coming into his own just when it looked like Trick Williams had full control of this one. Just a volatile nature to Jacob Fatu, who unsurprisingly may have finally had to hit the brakes in this one. Such an exhausting effort against Trick Williams, who has matched him every step of the way.
These are these moments when digs deep.
And also I remember back in the early mid 2000s, I remember reading reading the results about and stories about how the house shows would be where when there's thinking about calling somebody up, they'd put them on the house show circuit, let them get the reps, and then once they got some on the house shows, how they were performed outside of developmental, and of course there's Drew, like I called earlier, he's attacking Fatu. And then, once they worked the house shows, and then once they, the management saw them on the house shows, okay, they're ready to move up and go to Raw, then they start doing the vignettes.
Trick Williams with the trick shot. Well, the Samoan werewolf has been thrown to the wolves by Drew McIntyre. Referee oblivious to everything. Drew McIntyre, who supposedly will tease up Trick Williams.
So we had Trick Williams go over. Go over Fatu after Drew interference. Yeah, to be fair, that is a good point. Yeah, Stevie Wonder could have seen that one coming. No offense to Stevie Wonder. That should become a popular saying.
We were told he had left the arena and walked out and quit. As he is herring down to role that Fatu played a week ago in that championship match against Cody Rhodes. Oh no.
All right, so you're going to have Fatu and Drew at WrestleMania.
Unsteady on his feet. A Claymore. A massive Claymore from McIntyre.
Yup. They're too afraid to change things up. Too afraid to change things up. It's too they try to play it too safe and too comfortable. Predictable as fluff, pal. Whoop whoop. $30 years, pal. Man, and one thing that I've been noticing too that makes me wonder if Vinnie Mac is actually back secretly in those both the men's and women's WrestleMania packages that Triple H does the voiceover for both. They play AC/DC in the background at the end. Whose favorite band is that? To the point where he paid them to perform at his 80th birthday. Yeah, plus he's got his agents and his eyes and ears, his guys working it, implanted within the company that are really calling the shots. He's calling the shots through. In more ways than one, pal. And more blow and different types of blow. Allegedly. Yep. Whoop whoop. Eyes don't lie. Our final commercial break. I hope. Please, I hope this is the final commercial break. Points, Dan. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that is Vince being a VKM being an AC/DC fan is a shoot thing. Stevie Richards has told the story about how one time when he was at the in front of Titan Towers, and then he heard like AC/DC blaring and car tires screeching, and that's when he knew it was Vince McMahon. That's an actual shoot thing. If you hear a car pulling up quickly and tires screeching and AC/DC blaring around Titan Towers, that was Vince. Multiple people in wrestling have said they refuse to drive with Vince because of how reckless he is. And also he plays AC/DC.
Just one thing to handle before we get to the business at hand. Drew McIntyre, I guess you didn't quit. So a welcome back gift to you. You get one-on-one next week on SmackDown.
Okay, so Fatu and Drew is not going to be at WrestleMania. It's going to be next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, we know why we're here. To sign the contract for the main event of WrestleMania. The WWE Championship is on the line. So without further ado, allow me to introduce the challenger, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Yeah, this has been one of the most blah manias in a long time.
They weren't just words for Randy Orton back in January when he came back. It wasn't just a generic promo. Number 15, with urgent seriousness, he put it forth. And now he's on the doorstep of that opportunity.
Indeed, Lab Rat, whoop whoop. I know one night I'm for sure having some St. Louis style pizza. I'm not sure what I'm having the next night. Or the other night. Oh, nice, Dan. Whoop whoop.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yep, 3-hour show. We got instead of making use of the time, we got to kill time. So let's have a long ass entrance with sing along, pal. Whoop whoop. Now I'm thinking of that meme of Randy Marsh from South Park, where he's in that room sitting at a computer desk, And like the entire room and the computer himself is covered in jizz, and he's just like, ugh.
Mentorships. It all comes to a head in 5 weeks' time.
Tony had one last chance for Mania. Royal Rumble, the Chamber, all denied, and then that
It was a spooky ghost.
WrestleMania secured, and now a great challenge against a great friend. Look at that embrace. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that too. Man, it's been a while since I've seen a scary movie. Because their fans keep eating it. Their fans keep eating it. That's why they keep feeding it. The tide is beginning to turn.
I know what you want to talk about. In 2007, I came to Randy Orton. And I go on to watch you win the Royal Rumble. You got into an argument with Stu about the sign.
That is going to become, that will be an HMG After Dark watch along for sure. Scary Movie 6, definitely looking forward to that one. Whoop, whoop.
If I could be like that. And then I left.
I love the weigh-in so much. Although I am particular to Damon because I've seen a lot more of his work.
My brother wasn't with me. My wife stayed at home with the babies. But I had you. Randy, I'm not your son and I'm not your brother, but I have always been proud to be your boy.
Yeah, they're playing this up as Cody being very overly trusting and loving of Orton when he really shouldn't be. I mean, can you really trust a Viper? Like, he signed the contract without reading it. I think that's what they're going for here.
I don't think you understand, Cody. I need this. I need that. But this wasn't supposed to be hard. This was supposed to be easy. Drew was supposed to be out here.
Randy, let me go ahead.
But no, how am I supposed to?
Let me take this weight off your shoulders. Because I'm sure you're hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings, that's what I expect. That's what they expect. We get to watch the best Randy Orton has ever been. Randy Orton who just won a stacked Elimination Chamber. And I know when the bell rings that I get the legend killer, that I get the youngest world champion in company history, that I get the one that JBL said that if you built a wrestler from the ground up, he'd look like you, and he would still say that. I know master of the 3 most dangerous letters in all of WWE. But that's when the bell rings. And after the main event of WrestleMania, when the last bell rings, I want you to know, I will always love you.
Yeah, I like that touch. I like that touch. Which, when Orton stabs him in the back, is going to make it mean even much more. Yep, there we go. And there's that inevitable Orton heel turn. You can never trust a Viper, pal. Never ever trust a Viper. Womp 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 womp. Yeah, as somebody who's going back to WrestleMania 17 and that one promo between Rock and Austin, and then when Austin said, "I need this," and then he turned heel. Yeah, as soon as Orton said, "I need," it's like, well, Orton's turning heel tonight. Yep, yes. Bleeding everywhere. Yep, this is a straight up Orton heel turn. Which I got to give him credit for is a good move. They needed this heat for this match. This match needed some heat on it. And honestly, them going back to the well of the Stone Cold heel turn back in WrestleMania 17 and having happened beforehand is kind of what it needed. Here's the problem: the crowd's chanting for Randy. That's the problem. Get me blocks, bleeding pal. And now Orton shoves down Jelly Roll. Dude, they had to do something. They had to do something. And then they try to cut to a crowd reaction shot, and then the people they're cutting to, instead of reacting to what happened in the ring, they pop for being on camera. Yep, best way to become a face in 2026, become heel. Who was it? Stevie Richards who said that, I think? kind of thought they had something set up here because of how much time they gave this. Dude, hot ending. I'll give him this hot ending to SmackDown. Whoop whoop. Yeah, and we had a little bit of appearance from Gramps tonight because he heard me popping over. He heard me popping over this angle, and he wanted to come see it. Whoop whoop. Give me a curse, pal. All right, so that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging, and chilling with us. Always a pleasure getting to chill and hang with you guys. Have a good time. Whoop, whoop. Bearcats HMG fam in the house. All righty, so our schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow we have HMG Insanity. And then once that is over, we're going to go do whatever is left over of AEW Collision. Do that watch along of that. Going into AAA, the first night of Rey de Reyes. Watch along of that. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, followed up with AEW Revolution watch along. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw watch along, the Impact Attack. And then Tuesday, we got This Week in WWE, Hitting the Marks, the A Show, the Late Start NXT watch along, the Wednesday Locker Room. And then Wednesday, we got the Next Level Wrestling review. We got the AEW Dynamite watch along. And then Thursday, we got the Friday Locker Room, the Impact, the JCW Lunacy watch along, and TNA Impact watch along. Also make sure don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you know we're going live. And then check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Hameen Media Group. Also check out our friends over on the brand, youtube.com/The Vince Russo, patreon.com/RussoTWC. And also for the best weekly wrestling show, JCW Lunacy, check it out on Psychopathic Records, youtube.com/Psychopathic Records. Anyways, catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. But as far as tonight goes, we're going to keep the party going in about 10-15 minutes over on twitch.tv about 15-20 minutes over on twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. Hope to see you there. If not, hope to see you on some of the other shows. But if I don't get to see you again, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great weekend. Much love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal.